Tonight's episode of Q Weekly is proudly brought to you by Fitness First.
Good evening, welcome to Q Weekly. I'm Amy Henderson and we've got a fantastic show for you tonight. First we'll be talking to Rachel and Kimberly about gender dysphoria. Brett will be reviewing the new movie Saved, and as always we have our weekly rundown of community events, Q Calendar. But first, Stevie caught up recently with Candi Stratton, who's preparing to take her fabulous Cher show on the road. So let's have a look at that.
Hello Bent TV viewers, this is Stevie for Q Weekly on Bent TV, and I am here with someone who needs no introduction to all of us here at Bent TV. It is the fabulous, the wonderful, the highly talented Miss Candi Stratton. Candi, welcome.
Thank you so much for that lovely intro.
Oh, you're quite welcome, and you deserve it.
Thank you.
And we are also here with the fantastic dancers who are in Candi's new show.
These are the Strattonettes.
The Strattonettes. Who do we have here? We have...
This is Anatole, as everybody knows. Hello. Our newest little baby to the show. This is Renee. And our fantastic and multi-talented choreographer, this is Stacy, who was in the show, who, you know, without her, the show wouldn't be. And the one and the only, Mr. Ryan.
Mr. Ryan. Yay! Thunderous applause. Yeah! The crowd goes wild, wild, wild. Okay, now it's a Cher tribute show. Now, what exactly are the audiences in for?
Well, we did do the show here in Melbourne twice before, but we really, after doing the shows, decided to take a look at it and redo the whole thing. Stacy has worked quadruply hard as before. Tirelessly, I can't tell you. And we've redone the numbers, we've added more numbers, we have recostumed the show. It is so spectacular. Linda Phillips has come on board as our costume designer, and you know what, I've said before, you know, that I've had some of the best costume designers in America do some of my costumes, but I have to step back now and say I have found the best costume designer, because as you can see, here are some of our new costumes that Linda has. Yeah, here's some of the costumes that Linda has done, and she has outdone herself. They're fantastic.
They are absolutely stunning. Now this red number here is actually in the promotional poster that you may see around the area. Well, that you will see around the area because they're everywhere. Now, do you have a favourite part of the show?
Which is our favorite? I think my favorite is all of it. The kids have worked so hard, and Stacy and everybody has put so much. It is, to me, probably the best show I've ever been in, ever, and all my 20 years of performing, and I've been in some big shows, but it just, thanks to Stacy and the kids and the guys and the girls and Linda, it's just, I can't tell you one favorite spot in the whole show. It's all of it.
Well, I'm not surprised. I just saw, I was just watching you guys rehearse now, and you guys are looking amazing. I can tell you what, I'm going to be there on the 19th to see it. Don't you worry about that. Now the tour dates, the most important part. Now, as I said, they'll be appearing at the market, which will be on the 19th of November. Now, but the tour actually starts in Adelaide. Now, who would like to do the honours for the tour dates?
Well, starting in Adelaide, we're actually starting next Saturday the 13th in Adelaide, and then
we're on to Melbourne, 19th of November at the Market Hotel.
In Sydney on Sunday the 21st.
And in Perth on Saturday the 27th.
And in Brisbane on Saturday the 4th. But, you know, I got to tell you something. Those of you that seen the show before, you're going to come see the show again and go, it was a completely different show. And
I think after viewing this show, you'll never look at a drag show the same in Melbourne ever again, because it is, I mean...
Just raises the bar.
We do
raises the bar.
We've all raised the bar, I think. And,
The bar has been raised. You can book tickets online. You can also find out more information about the show at candystratton.com. That's CANDISTRATTON.com if you would like to get more information and also book tickets. And you can also book by phoning 0422 369 608. That number again, 0422 369 608.
I also forgot to tell you, or you can go to Menu Boutique in Yarraville and buy tickets. She's selling pre-sale tickets at Menu Boutique also.
Fantastic.
We love that.
We do. We like that. Thank you very much to everyone. Now, and tickets are $10 pre-sale, pre-sale at $12 at the door.
And, you know, from all of us, you know, I just want to say that, you know, if you come see the show, you know, all we have to say to everybody else is, follow this, you bitches.
They're disbanding. They're disbanding. This is Stevie for Ben TV Q Weekly. Thank you. Thank you very much to all our interviewees. Go to the show.
Thanks for that, Stevie. Some gorgeous dresses in that segment. Speaking of gorgeous dresses, hi, Brett.
Hello, Amy. You're insinuating I wear dresses?
No, not at all. Now, you went out recently and saw the new movie Saved. Now, It's got an interesting title. Tell me a little bit about what it's about.
Okay, it's basically about some teenagers in a Christian high school. Mm-hmm. Everything's perfect. They read the Bible. Nothing can go wrong. Things do go wrong. The main girl, who is actually played by a girl called Gemma Malone, her character is Mary. She's got a wonderful life. All her Christian friends are wonderful, but her boyfriend comes out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Spanner in the works.
Exactly. She doesn't know what to do. She actually sees an image of God who tells her that she can help him. He actually ends up in a rehabilitation clinic.
Oh my God.
Word gets out to all the other school friends and her best friends turn on her.
And you told me too that she thinks she can save him
by
having sex with him.
Yeah, she thinks, well, okay, he's gay, I can fix this. God tells me I can fix this. So she bonks him.
Oh, excellent. and what happens when she bonks him?
Well, he actually gets caught with a porno mag.
Mm.
That cements it. He's gay, he's off to the funny farm.
Mm-hmm. And she gets knocked up.
She does, she's pregnant.
Oh, that's flawed. So
teenage Christian pregnant.
Yeah, so
yes.
it's a movie about Christians, but it's
Yep.
got intertwined. It's got all these issues like of homosexuality and teenage pregnancy. And
Yeah, has caused a bit of controversy in the US because of it. A lot of the states in America who are really sort of the Christianity as their main religion just didn't like the film at all. But the film does cover a lot of those issues. Teenage pregnancy, as you mentioned, homosexuality, Christianity, that sort of thing.
It's got some really interesting actors in it too,
Yes,
doesn't it?
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin is in it.
Macaulay Culkin, he's not the gay guy.
No, he's bound to a wheelchair and he
Yeah.
still looks 10 years old. I think he's about 24 now, but yeah.
Oh my God.
And also Susan Sarandon's daughter is in it. Her name is Eva Umari, I think how you pronounce it. Now her and Macaulay Culkin are actually the outcasts. Susan Sarandon's daughter is a Jew in a Christian school.
Oh.
So when Mary has all these problems, her best friends don't want anything to do with her, so she turns to the outcasts and befriends them. Things do fall into place and everything ends up quite happy at the end for everybody, apart from the good girls.
Apart from the good
Yeah.
girls. And you said the
soundtrack-
music was good.
Yeah, it has a lot of cover versions.
Okay.
Because it's a Christian-based film, there's some Christian songs, but there's some good cover versions in there. Now, the film is actually directed by a guy by the name of Brian Danley,
Okay.
who's gay. It's only his second time producing, but I think he's done a good job. And the film is also co-produced by Michael Stipe of R.E.M.
Excellent.
Yeah. Now, he's actually co-produced quite a lot of films, actually. So, yeah. Yeah, it's a good
Great.
film. I recommend it.
Recommend it. We'll go out and see Saved if it's on. And now we're going to, speaking of film, Ben TV is currently producing a documentary exploring some of the issues surrounding same-sex marriage and long-term relationships. Now, if you're interested in being interviewed or if you have an opinion that you'd like to voice on the subject, make sure you email us at feedback@benttv.org.au. or you can call our main number on 9517 0125. So make sure you get involved if you want to, talk about the documentary. Thanks very much, Brett.
That's all right.
And we'll see you after the break.
You're watching Ben TV on Channel 31. I'm Slash Darling. What the are you doing here, Melanie Breasts? This is my spot!
No, this is everybody's show. It's Channel 31.
Oh, fabulous! Please watch Ben TV on
Enjoy
Channel 31.
Welcome back to Q Weekly. I'm joined now by Kimberly and Rachel from the Gender Identity Support Group. Hello guys, how are you?
Hi, good, thanks, Amy.
Now, we wanted to talk today. Recently in August, there was a gender dysphoric seminar, and I want basically you to tell me first off what gender dysphoria is for those who don't know.
Gender dysphoria is a condition whereby you there's a dichotomy between your physical form and your mental state. In my case, I had the body of a man, and emotionally and mentally I felt like a woman. It literally means not happy with your gender.
Okay, and so this conference, what were the aims of this conference?
Primarily it was to try and get doctors to have some idea of what gender dysphoria is. Most of us, when we come to realise what our problem is, we go to a doctor and the doctor has no idea what we're talking about. I was lucky myself in that I was directed to a GP who had some experience. We wanted to basically educate the medical profession a little bit in what our problem was.
Excellent. And how did that go, Rachel? Was it a success? Was it everything you hoped it would be, the conference?
Yes, it was. It was a great success, and the feedback that we got from it was absolutely fantastic, like letters, emails, all that type of thing. Unfortunately, where it was aimed for the GPs who didn't come, hopefully we're planning another one in July next year. We're hoping that there will be a heck of a lot more to come and learn something that they don't get taught at medical school, and which is they find hard to deal with when somebody does present with gender dysphoria because they don't know anything about it. They don't know where to refer them. So we're trying to change that, as well as the general perception to the public, the general public who probably don't understand what it's all about.
So it's important, I guess, I see that it's very important for GPs to know about it, but also if you are questioning your gender, and support groups are very important too. You're from the Gender Identity Support Group. How can people get in contact with you guys that way?
Well, we've got a website, www.gisg.org, which is self-explanatory. It's got a mobile phone number they can contact us on. There's also, we've got a news page, a resources page, which we're starting to increase all these. But and there's an email address that they can contact us for information and all that type of thing.
Excellent. Now we're going to have a look at some footage, and it's footage that was taken at the conference, the Gender Dysphoric Seminar, and we'll come back and talk about it after we have a look.
Okay.
I met with Rachel's friends. Some of these meetings were not easy at first. I was in a totally new world, something that I didn't know that I'd experienced. But it was fantastic. It made me more supportive and it made me more non-judgmental to see people, to meet people, to be able to talk about it. And it helped me immensely in adjusting to provide continuing support to Rachel. One night Rachel asked me to attend a meeting of a group of people who had either undergone or were awaiting gender reassignment. I remember going to that meeting and I had anxiety levels you don't understand. But I was going to go and do it. And it was one of the best things I ever did because it helped me normalise the whole thing. It helped me realise how big an issue this is in our society. It helped me realise that there are lots and lots and lots of lonely Rachels out there trying to resolve the inner turmoil that they're living with.
I will form a team, and I didn't know where to start. And I first saw Professor at gynecology at Monash, and he referred me to Bill Walters and to Dick Kennedy, and we formed our team in 1975, and we've never looked back. And it is very rare for teams to stay firmly in place, and ours has been in place now for very nearly 30 years.
Excellent. So we saw in that footage Matt, and Matt is your brother, Rachel, and you told me before that he was the star of the conference. It must be nice to have that sort of support when you are questioning your gender, because you were telling me earlier that you don't have a lot of support. So some people weren't as supportive as your brother. How important was it then that your brother did stick by you?
Oh, look, compared to a lot of other people, I'm extremely lucky. But I've got Matt and his wife and his children, my sister and her husband and their children. So where I've lost one side of the family, my own 2 children and 8 grandchildren that I haven't seen or heard of for 3.5 years, it's been he's just been a rock, and so is Joy. I could ring them up any time of day and night, and it was a torrid time for them. It was a hard time for them to accept, but they were there, and they've got me, I guess, where I am, with another wonderful friend that I used to live with, Marty, who gave me a house when I needed one, and here we are.
That's excellent. And we heard from Dr. Bauer in there too, and unfortunately Dr. Bauer passed away, and he formed the Monash Gender Dysphoria Clinic, and that's been run for 30 years by the same group of people. Now that Dr. Bauer is sadly no longer with us, what do you think that says about the future of the clinic?
As far as that goes, the clinic's okay. There are sufficient staff. There is another psychiatrist who can not fill Dr. Bauer's shoes, but he can perform the tasks. The future of the clinic really comes down to funding. They've been funded on a shoestring, one thread from a shoestring for decades, and that funding looks like drying up now, and that's what worries us. It's a funding-based issue because the government gives them virtually nothing, and private enterprise isn't really interested either.
It's an issue. People don't want to know about it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we're just a tiny percentage, but as Matt said, there's a lot of lonely Rachels out there.
Exactly. Well, thank you very much for bringing that to the general public, and good luck with the next conference. Keep doing it. And thank you very much for coming in and talking to us, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Just before we go to a break, remember that our Fitness First is offering Bent TV viewers some fantastic prizes, and all to celebrate their brand new renovations. It closes on November the 11th, so make sure you get in quick. Here's Stevie with the details.
Bent TV, in conjunction with Fitness First St Kilda, are offering our viewers the opportunity to shape up for summer. We're giving you the chance to win one of 3 superb membership packs. First prize in our competition is 6 months membership, 3 personal training sessions and an introduction pack, which includes your backpack, cap, sweat towel, drink bottle and headphones. There are 2 second prizes to be won as well, which each include 3 months membership and an introduction pack. To enter, just send an email with subject line Fitness First Competition to feedback@benttv.org.au along with your name and phone contact details. Entries close 11th of November 2004 and there can be only 1 prize per entrant. In addition, Fitness First St Kilda are also offering Bent TV viewers another brilliant offer. If you join up on the lifestyle membership at Fitness First St Kilda before the end of November 2004 and mention Bent TV, you will have your joining fee waived.
Thanks for that, Stevie, and don't forget to enter before November the 11th. And now, Q Calendar. On at the moment until the 28th of November is the Adelaide Feast Festival. If you'd like more information, you can check out www.feast.org.au. And tomorrow night, the 9th of November, Bisexual Victoria are holding an open relationship discussion and support group. It's at 7:15 at the Fitzroy Library, corner of Moore and Napier Streets in Fitzroy. On Sunday the 14th of November, there will be a memorial service for Dr. Herbert Bauer at Club Tivoli on Dandenong Road in Windsor at 2 p.m. If you'd like more information, you can phone 0421 209 608. Starting on the 19th of November 2004, Candi Stratton is kicking off her tour. She will be appearing at the Market Hotel on Commercial Road. The Market is also having their 5th birthday celebrations on the 20th of November. And of course, in case you don't know, the Market Hotel is on Commercial Road, South Yarra. Sunday the 21st of November, there will be a forum to discuss issues faced by disabled gay and lesbians at the Victorian AIDS Council. Everyone is welcome and more details are available by calling 9865 6700. The 28th of November is the World AIDS Day concert. It's a free concert being held at Federation Square. It starts at 12 noon and it will feature lots of local and international musical acts. The Rainbow Awards are on the 30th of November. It costs $75, including a 3-course meal, wine, beer and soft drinks. It's at the Lido Cabaret in Hawthorn. And if you'd like more information or to book tickets, you can call 9421 4199 and extension 8. Don't forget you can also vote for the Rainbow Awards on www.outreach.com/rainbows2004. Now, if you have a community event that you would like mentioned in Q Calendar, make sure you drop us an email at feedback@benttv.org.au and please include all the details so we can include you. Now, that's all we have time for tonight. Don't forget to watch Bent TV on Thursday nights for Face to Face at 10:30 p.m. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.